And today we got NFL Week 1, man. You feel me? This was a very exciting week of Week 1. Also, by the way, if you fuck with NFL content, I make 2K videos, man, videos, all that. Make sure to subscribe. Turn on post notifications. Do all that good stuff. But without further ado, man, let's get into it. So Thursday Night Football. This might be one of the best Week 1s we had in a very, very, very long time. Maybe the last couple of years, I want to say. Every Thursday night game was amazing. Monday night game was amazing. Sunday night game, it wasn't that great. But so let's start with Thursday night. Thursday night, Cowboys vs Bucks. Takeaways from this game: Cowboys offense looks elite, but the Bucks they don't look nearly as good as they did last year. Injuries will do that to you. Cowboys defense still is very, very poor. So I don't expect the Cowboys, if they make it out the East, they'll barely make it out the East. We'll have to see about that, but I doubt the Cowboys make the East. And the Bucks got a lot to work on in getting healthy. But the Bucks should be back to form. Tom Brady looking amazing as usual. He had 2 picks, but neither was his fault. One went off Fournette, and then one was a Hail Mary. So, yeah. Jags, Texans, Tyrod looked amazing. Trevor Lawrence threw a couple of picks, but he didn't look nearly as bad as what the stats say. He looked okay. He looked okay to me. Chargers versus Washington. No Fitzpatrick. Terry McLaurin, oh my God, made a crazy catch. Herbert didn't play as well as I thought he would, but he didn't play bad, especially against that defense. So Washington offense needs to pick it up though. Seahawks versus Colts. Russell Wilson, are we surprised? This guy, he's gonna do the same thing. He's gonna have like week 8, week 9. He's gonna have like 30 touchdowns. That's just Russ. We're gonna have to see if they can keep it up though. Jets versus Panthers. Sam Darnold played pretty good against his old team. He played really good. McCaffrey's back. He had a great game. DJ Moore had a good game. The Carolina defense played pretty good. Zach Wilson was not looking great, but the Jets are just horrible. Vikings versus Bengals. Bengals played great. Vikings penalties and a fumble, that controversial call in the end of overtime when Vikings in field goal range that changed the game. So good win, great win for the Bengals, but let's see how that goes. Cardinals versus Titans. Chandler Jones making his case for Defensive Player of the Year. My prediction, the Cardinals win the NFC West, is looking very, very strong, especially if Chandler Jones is going to play like this, because their secondary isn't great, but it won't get exposed if Chandler Jones can get to the quarterback every 2 seconds. So as long as Chandler Jones can keep eating like this, obviously nobody expects him to get 5 sacks every game for the rest of the year, but if he can get 20 sacks this year, which he's very much on pace to do, or 21 sacks, and J.J. Watt on the other side, yeah, this Cardinals, the pass push can literally just be the key to them making it far and hopefully maybe getting to the Super Bowl. 49ers versus Lions. Lions played pretty good, but in typical Jared Goff fashion, when you need him most, he throws, and they won. They got a pick 6. 49ers got a pick 6, but when you need him most, Jared Goff doesn't, provide, but is what it is. Nothing new. Not surprised. Steelers, Bills. Bills were running the ball great, but for some reason they decided throwing the ball 51 times against the Steelers was the best idea, and it didn't work. Steelers got a punt block, scored 17 in the 4th, and yeah, that's how you lose the game. Eagles versus Falcons. The Falcons are piss poor, and Jalen Hurts is actually really, really fun to watch. Like, I'm not gonna lie, this is like I haven't watched the Jalen Hurts actually really fun to watch, so you gotta watch out for him. Browns versus Chiefs. Browns choked this one away. Patrick Mahomes is still him. Tyreek Hill, amazing game. 11 catches, like 200 yards and a touchdown, still great. But the Browns choked this one away. Yeah, he's got to make plays. Chubb fumbled, then Baker. I don't know if he was trying to throw it away or he was trying to throw it to the receiver. Regardless, bad decision throwing the ball regardless, because you should have just taken the sack. It wasn't like they're going to run it, you know what I mean? So, you should take a sack right there. Okay. Packers vs. Saints. Holy, I did not know Jameis Winston was, going to go crazy like this. It's ridiculous. Jameis, he almost had more touchdowns than incompletions. So, insane. Rodgers looked horrible. His pass rating is a 32. I saw some stat if he if you throw the ball into the dirt every single play, you would get like a 39 pass rating, and Rodgers had a 32. Like, that's ridiculous. Like, you know how bad you have to be worse than that. Like, Rodgers was horrible. Defense didn't play great at all. Saints were on that all game long. And yeah, Broncos versus Giants. What's the news? The Giants suck. Yeah, Giants suck. Teddy Bridgewater looked okay. Broncos defense. I mean, Vaughn looks like he's back. So yeah, Dolphins Patriots. I didn't tune into this game too much, but I mean, Mac Jones didn't look horrible, but Patriots fumbling, man, that's something that never really happens. Like, even under Tom Brady, like, they never really fumbled the ball like that. Not under Bill Belichick, but with Tom Brady at quarterback, they never really fumbled the ball like that. Like, careless mistakes like that. They should have won this game. Tua, I don't know, man. I don't know how I feel about him. I don't want to say the bust, but he's looking very average, if not below average, at this point in his career. So, Bears, Rams, Stafford balled out of his mind. I'm still not going to put him like top 5, top 6. He's probably still 8 to 9 to me, like right ahead of like Dak, and maybe right behind Dak. Maybe him and Dak are like neck and neck, and like right in front of people like Tannehill, you know. So we're gonna have to see. Oh yeah, by the way, the Titans offense is very, very. I'm not surprised. Derrick Henry, it's like I've been saying that Derrick Henry is the Titans offense, and Tannehill isn't that guy. It's just that when Derrick Henry can run for 200 yards at any given moment, it's really easy to throw 60, 50-yard bombs on play action. Well, when you ask Tannehill, prime example is the Ravens game. The Ravens, they shut down. Look at all the games Derrick Henry doesn't have over 100 rushing yards. Most of them are probably going to be L's for the Titans, at least in the last 2 years. They're going to mostly be L's because when you make Tannehill pass the ball, good things don't happen. That's why I think they overpaid for him, but nothing you can do about it now. But yeah, Bears, Dalton sucks, no surprise. Stafford balled out. Aaron Donald got his sack at the end of the game. He wasn't going for none of that. Ramsey locking shit up. Donald Mooney wasn't on shit. So yeah, there's that. And then Raiders, Baltimore. Wow, this game is great. Lamar sold this game. This game's 100% on Lamar Jackson. You can't fumble 2 times. 2 times? Nah. And then after they got bailed because Willie Snead drops a wide open touchdown and it deflects off his hands and hits off his helmet and then goes up in the air. You can't fumble again, Lamar. Again? Yeah, no. I'm not completely impressed by the Raiders because the Ravens were out of Marcus Peters, without Jimmy Smith, without Gus Edwards, without J.K. Dobbins. So yeah, I'm not really crazy impressed, but it was a good win for the Raiders. Waller is a demon, making his case for being the best tight end in the NFL. Probably needs to catch more passes, though. I'm not gonna lie. He dropped like 4 passes at least that I've seen. So that's no good. But that's really gonna wrap it up for week 1, man. Hopefully week 2 is just as good. We're gonna have to see. But that's gonna do all for the video, man. As always, make sure to like, share, subscribe if you're new. Hit the notification bell if you wanna be alert to up to date. Feel me? Follow all my social link in the description. It's boy Time, man, and I'm out, man.